Nick Hewer, lovely to talk to you this afternoon. Obviously, we're used to seeing you as Lord Sugar's right-hand man, helping him choose his apprentice. You've been doing some searching of your own for the businessmen and women of the future. You went 5,000 miles to Sierra Leone to do it.
Absolutely. Not for the first time. Not for the first time. But this time I went because Street Child, Sierra Leone, which has just celebrated its 5th birthday, asked me to go out and have a look at what they're doing down there. A young chap called Tom Dannett started it, and he's turned it into a very efficient, small British charity aimed at getting all those street children in Sierra Leone, of which, in fact, there are only about 50,000, back into school. What happens is they run away from home because home can't feed them, and they live on the street, doing whatever they can in order to have a full tummy every day.
There's enormous poverty there, isn't there? After
Tremendous.
the 10-year civil war.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little look at some pictures of you out and about with some of the street kids that you met there. I mean, what are the basics that these people need to get started in life?
Very little. This is the extraordinary thing. If one gives a family £50, that is absolutely enough to kickstart a little business that will enable that family to feed its children so that the children can go to school. £50.
It's not a lot of money, is it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's a sort of mediocre meal in the West End, isn't it? Now, if there are no schools, up country, for instance, out in the countryside, and there are no schools, we'll build a school. And the cost of building a school is about £12,000 and £1,000 a year to run it. And then all the children from the local villages who are actually working the fields come into school and get educated. And without education, no society can prosper and get on.
And education is the key. These children need to be educated, and in order to do that, they need the finances.
Yep.
You met a woman called Mrs. Conte.
Yes.
She has 10 children.
I know.
We've got a little clip. Let's have a listen.
She's in the market.
Well, here in the central market at McKenney, everything is sold by way of foodstuffs, including fish. And Mrs. Conte here buys a basket of fish every day, and by the end of the day, hopefully, she's sold it all about £4, twice, maybe more than twice, the national wage. And that enables her, with her 10 children, to ensure that 8 of them are continually at school.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. But what can she do to improve on that?
Well, in Sierra Leone, everybody talks about the daily survivor. The daily survivor is enough money to keep you for the day. It's 80p, all right? So you can imagine that her takings from that market enables her to look after all those children and send them off to school. That's it, really. I mean, it's so simple. Why are we talking about this at this very minute? Mainly because every penny that we raise now is matched by the government.
OK, and what do you bring to this? People might say you're a famous television celebrity. You go over to Sierra Leone and offer some business advice. What can you bring? How can you make a difference?
I suppose back here, I'm lucky enough to be sort of recognised. And if I can promote Street Child's work and raise their profile and increase their income from the very, very generous British public and have those donations matched by the British government, that's a great result, frankly. But we've only got until June the 15th to do it.
June the 15th.
Yeah.
OK. Date for the diary. Nick Hewer, many thanks indeed.
Thank you.